you, Mr. President, for your leadership of the Senate, to thank the Pro Tem for managing our Eagles, Madam Pro Tem. For a woman to manage 29 other people, 27 men, and other women. You know, we all come here with our old life experiences. You come in a new environment, and then you realize that you knew very little. The legislature is a whole different body. So the past 2 years has been extremely learning experience for me. And I want to thank all of you, those that I've worked with on joint committees. They've given me assignment, and we've worked together. Thank you. And I encourage you to keep pushing us. You know, when we talk about issues in this chamber and outside of this chamber, it is in the interest of our country. It's not personal. We want to push each other in the executive branch institutions so we all can win. So thank you. I wish I could say the same thing about the county meet, like Senator Kuga, but Senator Moi cheated me. One county cheated me, my own county. Yes. And also, we would like to say here, on behalf of the Western Caucus, Mr. Vice President, the support the last time for seed money for our development agenda was really appreciated. And we hope that you will help us work with finance with this person. For my senior senator, Senator Kane, we are hopeful that the road from Broadville to Popolu will be sourced. We're hearing good news, and we look to the chairman of the Public Works Committee, Pro Tem Emeritus, to be the champion for that. You know, because we were left out of the public force arrangement. We'll continue to push you to get that road forward. But Mr. President, today I want to also thank the Secretary and the staff for supporting us. An issue that all of us have been discussing in our country that has to do with the bread and butter issue. I want to talk to us about the struggle of the market winning, the petty traders, the motorcyclists, the blackmakers, the tailors, the mechanics, them, but they are too often fails to protect them. Please, I don't want you to consider this a political speech, even though we're in a political house. But I want to call our attention to something that we have ignored. We are, you know, even when I was Minister of Finance, we were pushing things to make us look like a rich countries. Rich country economy. But unfortunately, that's not what we have here. We have an economy that has a big informal sector that involves all these people that I'm mentioning. That is why I want us to pay attention to it, because that's what we have. Just imagine this huge informal sector. We just met with the IMF today. Whenever they make projection with the Ministry of Finance, it is the formal sector projection they do for us. A huge part of the economy is left out because it's informal, and it involves these people that I have just mentioned. And these hardworking Liberians make up nearly 68% of our total labor force. We talk about employment. The government is not creating jobs. Those of us who want to exploit that politically, we press that. But the reality is, we have about 68% of our population in this big informal sector that are working for themselves but the government is not counting them and also factoring them in support so they can be stronger to, increase our economic output. They operate largely without any protection, without structure, and without access to economic space that our laws already guarantee them. Colleagues, the truth is simple and uncomfortable. Liberians, the president spoke yesterday at some events, and I read the speech on the Executive Mansion website, and he talked about Liberians taking control of their economy. Every president says that, but the truth is, Liberians are losing control of the very sectors that the Liberianization Act explicitly reserves for them: petty trading, used clothing, small retail businesses, transportation, auto repair. The president opened a Liberian-owned garage just 2 days ago, Uptown Motors. This is encouraging. We should get more of that. And then bakeries. Yeah, they upgraded it. So these are everyday businesses that feed families and sustain communities, bread and butter. Those are the people that are responsible for the bread and butter issue we are discussing, and some people try to exploit politically. In many parts of our country, foreign nationals now dominate the spaces that we just talked about. We have Chinese more here now. When our Liberian traders go to China and buy goods and come here, the same Chinese companies they're buying these goods from open stores here and compete with them here in Liberia. Enforcement is fragmented, market governance is weak, harassment is common, and our people are being pushed out of their own economy. This must change, colleagues. So today I'm going to be calling on all of you for us to join forces to develop a new legislative framework. Hopefully we can tackle the Informal Economic Development and Protection Act in this sitting of the legislature. This framework will modernize, strengthen, and operationalize the rights that Liberians already have under existing laws. It will recognize the informal economy as a legitimate sector of national importance. It will enforce the 26 business activities that are reserved exclusively for Liberians under the Liberianization Act. It will establish a unified registration and citizenship verification to allow the government to support them. It will create designated trading zones with proper sanitation, security, and order. It will protect Liberians from harassment from their own officers, extortion and arbitrary confiscation of goods. It will coordinate enforcement among the Ministries of Commerce, National Immigration and Naturalization Services, local government, the Liberian National Police, and it will provide access to microfinance, skill training, and business development support. My esteemed colleagues, there is another opportunity before us that we can no longer ignore, and that is the Small Business Act of 2016 that clearly requires that 25% of all public procurement be awarded to businesses owned by Liberians, small and medium enterprises. For years since this law was passed in 2016, this provision has existed on paper but failed in practice to empower our people. In this fiscal year budget 2026 that we just passed before we went on our last recess, that budget gave us a real chance, Mr. Vice President, to change that. The budget contains approximately $467.3 million in procurement eligible spending, covering goods and services, non-financial assets, and public sector investment plan. 25% of that amount is $116.8 million. Let me repeat that. $116.8 million United States dollars by law should go directly to small and medium-sized businesses owned by Liberians. If we formalize a fraction of the informal economy that I talked about earlier, tens of millions of dollars can flow directly into the hands of Liberian market women, petty traders, black makers, tailors, mechanics, and macro contractors. This is how, in my humble opinion, we can turn policy into prosperity. This is how we can turn legislation into livelihoods. This is how we can move from speeches to impact. Just imagine what it means for a market woman to supply a school feeding program somewhere in the country. Imagine what it means for a black maker to win a community infrastructure contract to provide the blacks for the building of a school or clinic, etc. Imagine what it means for Liberian mechanics to service government vehicles. Not the Lebanese, not the foreigners who open shops here. Imagine what it means for a petty trader to become a registered government supplier. Just imagine that. We're talking about $116 million from this budget that can begin to change this whole thing if we enforce the law. Colleagues, this will be economic justice. This is national security. This is the future of the Liberian enterprise and economy. We should not be thinking about a New York or a Brussels or a Paris economy here when our economy is not structured like those. We should work with what we have. And it is a big informal economy. And this is how we can begin to formalize them and capture them in our growth projections. If we want peace, then we must protect people's livelihoods. If we want growth, economic growth, inclusive growth, we must empower our own citizens. If we want a strong private sector, we must begin with the people who are already working in that sector, even if they are working informally. This informal economy is not a problem to be ignored anymore if we want to solve the bread and butter issue, if we want to solve the huge unemployment crisis in this country. It is a sector to be organized, protected, and empowered, and the legislature, particularly this Senate, must lead that effort. Most of us in this room have had the opportunity to live in the US, whether as students or otherwise. In the United States, today, President Trump has disrupted the world order to the benefit of his country, to make sure that he puts America first. We can do the same thing here. There, they have federal laws that require large companies to include small businesses in their bids. In 2023 alone in the US, that policy delivered $178.6 billion United States dollars in federal contracts to small firms, supporting over 1 million jobs nationwide in the 50 states in the US. This is how the world's largest economy protects its entrepreneurs. Let's do the same thing here. All we need to do is to enforce the law we've already passed here in the Small Business Law Act. The 116 million, colleagues, even if we can get 25% of that to our people, the real business people, don't get me wrong, some people, there will be bad apples. There are bad apples in every system. Some corrupt actors will do this and that and fake stuff. When we catch them, we punish them, but we should not be afraid to do that. Let's empower our people. If they are Liberian millionaires, they are our brothers. We should not say, we'll be here, we'll get empowered this, we'll get this person a millionaire, then we'll get here. No, let's forget about that mentality. We can solve that problem. We're going to do this. So Liberia can do what the US is doing by enforcing our 25% SME procurement mandate through the PPCC. And we can channel real money and real opportunity to Liberian businesses and create thousands of jobs for our people. So I'll be coming around to all of you, to each of you, for us to work on this so that we can empower the executive president and his people to enforce this law so that we can get the trickle-down effects of this law. Thank you very much.
Everybody out.
We don't get to thank each other much in this chamber. So I want to use my time to, first of all, thank you, Mr. President, for your leadership of the Senate, to thank the pro tem for managing our egos and pro tem. 29 other people, 27 men and 2 other women. Eagle, I have to commend you, Senator. Thank you for your leadership. To all of my colleagues, I have enjoyed working with you over the last 2 years. We all come here with our old life experiences. You come in a new environment, and then you realize that you knew very little.
Hey everyone, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself. Namaste. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, please share the show, please share. Sharing is caring. Please share. I see Tatus in the back trying to come on. He's struggling. Hopefully he can make it through. This guy's a trooper. He comes on when everyone is sleeping in Liberia. Santos is the man. But hi, everyone. Please share the show. Please. Appreciate you. Share it, comment, subscribe, and come back. Let's talk about the good, bad, ugly, about our humble country, Liberia, because we love Liberia. So I love to talk about the good, as we already know. And everybody on here, everybody have their own size and motive of what they want to talk about and why they want to talk about it. But I like to see progress. That's why I talk about it. And I love what I'm seeing. Let me bring Tatus on and then we'll do this together. Hey Tatus, how are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm blessed. Thank God. Thank you for asking. I was just telling the people how much of a hero you are. When everybody's sleeping, you're coming on to talk about your country.
Oh, sure.
That is love for country, and that's really, really, it's really great. History will remember you, okay? They'll be like, do not tell what you were doing yourself. I used to cut my sleep and go on and go talk about Liberia. That's a good thing. History will remember you for that. Thank you. We thank you. Yeah, everyone, please share. Share the show. We always say, we are sorry. We come on late. Look, Titus, this is a new year. We have to get this time straight. It is too late coming on 10 o'clock my end. It's supposed to be coming on at 8, which is 12 o'clock your side in Liberia.
So
That's when we used to come on and Spoon Talk anyway. Nelson used to do a great job. So, Nelson was hosting from there. So we had no choice, right? But to come on time. Whoever was ready at that time. But being over here and being busy and no one there to do it, that's why we encounter this lateness. But we will get it together. 2026.
First, the show used to start around by 12. Later on, you guys postponed it to 1 o'clock.
We didn't postpone it. It was just automatic.
Yeah, you're here to 2
No
o'clock.
quorum. We can't get quorum, so we can. So that's why. Well, we get quorum, we can go all the time, but no quorum. So we acting like the House of Representatives now. So yeah, bear with us. Yeah, but that does your trooper. Like I said, you. But this time, I don't know what time is it in Liberia. Oh, he frozen.
Oh,
You there? I think you're frozen. Yeah. So you go out and come back in. Yeah, Titus. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. Everybody else, like I said, people are still on honeymoon, still enjoying that holidays break. We can't. And Mars, I think Mars going to Liberia too. When everyone is coming, then he's going. Mars don't want to be December, so he chose his own time to go in January. That's okay. We would, he's supposed to be okay. There you go. Yeah, you're frozen, so I had to take you off. My eyes. But go ahead, Titus. Tell us. Go ahead. What you're saying. Tell us what's on your mind, and let's.
yeah. Good morning to everyone. Yes, this trending thing, the UX sanction, yeah, the 75 country where America was sanction on those countries, and one of the trending news in the country right now. Every corner you pass, Joe Baka not do anything better like a good English. He went in America, he spoke, like the benefit there for A. Yeah, but that's something that we feel to understand. I don't know. Maybe you may educate us on that. But for me, I read some part of it. It said visa immigrant. And I don't know what the meaning of visa immigrant, but to my understanding that there are some people living in the state that they live probably on government food or on government. Instead of them doing also go to work or farm work doing, they don't want to do it. I don't know that what we're trying to say. But even the people or the information said that visa remain the same, traveling remain the same. Only those, yeah, everything on course. So I don't know. You have to educate us on that because we're trying to educate people on this. Or the propaganda in this country, some of them don't understand it. I want to you, sometimes people, the educated people, they see the truth and then they will lead the truth. They go because of politics, they want to spoil you. So, the particular news, you guys are over there, you have to educate us more about it. Despite some people will not agree to it. They
You
will not
see,
agree.
Tatas, it's good you said that. People have to educate y'all because some of y'all don't understand it, right?
Yeah,
But the country is so polarized. Everybody have their own little station to listen to that make them feel good, right?
so
That make them hear what they want to hear. So they intentionally listen to those people, not because they want to hear the truth, not because they want to know, you know, hear the honest news or what's going on in the country or outside. It's because they love what those people, the propaganda those people are pushing. It makes them feel good when they listen to it. So they have no choice but intentionally, right? Consciously turn those stations on to listen to those people. And
so
once they do that, whatever garbage those people are pushing is what they will start amplifying in the country. Not because it's the truth, that where they get their news from, where they listen, where they go and turn our radio station to. That's the narrative they're pushing. So the visa or something they're talking about. They're talking about, like you said, immigrant, right? Immigrant meaning, like, let's say I live here. I'm a U.S. citizen or I'm an immigrant and I want to send for my mother or my father or my children, right? That's that program that is on pause right now. And I think the DV, the diversity visa one, those are the ones that they are pausing right now. But visiting students, all the other ones are still on. Like
exactly.
you rightfully said. They said Trump said that I'm not Trump, but who said that immigrant come here, some of them, and I'm pretty sure not just Liberians alone, right? They are most of them are on government assistance program. They're not working, which I don't know for a fact. Like you got well, don't get me wrong, they got some people who abuse the system. But most of these things are there for people who truly needs it, right? You are working, but you're struggling. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes life happens. People are paying their taxes. They come in the country, they're working, they're paying their taxes, they're doing all of that. When life happens, for that moment, if that like a year or 6 months, like they need to, be comfortable a little bit. Maybe some of them they are working, right? But they have bills, they have rents, they have something, and what they are making is not enough. This is where those programs are supposed to come in. But they have some people who are there taking like cash and paying rent and they're giving in free housing and all of that. Some people do take advantage of that, though something they're in the wrong way. But it's actually supposed to be there for people who really need it, who are really struggling, who are doing everything they need to be doing, but still need a little helping hand somewhere, right? For a few, you know, months, a year. Okay. Where he comes from having the whole you know, something about Liberians, a lot of Liberian being on it. Maybe he has this statistic to that. Okay, but my my thing is, I think people I think this is just something because this is something that been going on that people know these things happen and people are in this country that are working, that are paying taxes, and but those are for taxpayers. So I don't know if that's what it says. So it's not a Joe Burger thing. Joe Burger did not say anybody here and say don't go work or that happens to you. That is not a Joe Burger thing. That is
Okay.
it's not a Joe Burger thing for somebody to come here and start behaving like that at my and pa here and start behaving like a thug. Start behaving like a thug instead of them doing the right thing. It's not a Joe Burger thing. But what can we say? Like I said, people, those other people they are looking for things to say, right? About this government, about Joe Biden, they don't have it, right? So when these little things that come up, they know that is not true. But like you said, in a country, that's what people are something there, right? Those people who have no idea, who don't have any you know, something to that at all, information or any kind of uh, 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 idea, let's say, about those things. The goal, the try. That's why they're pushing the narratives to muddy their brain, to make them to believe it. As they listen to it, they believe it, and it's, oh, the government did something bad, the government did something bad. But thankfully, this is 2026, the 21st century. They have it's not just for one person or one group. You got other people there. As you bring in propaganda, the real things are coming out and it's going out there. How did you know this narrative? Some of what's really going on, even though you're hearing the false news, but you can't know what the right news is. So you kind of read something like that on social media. So you got an idea to it. Some of those people, like I told you, they enjoy. That's what they call feeding the beast with red meat, right? Let's look for something bad to say about this government because why we want to come back, right? In our dreams, we want to come back. So let's look for something. There's nothing there to say. There's nothing there to look for. The propaganda is, oh, we are project this, it's failing away because nobody saw those projects. It's only in our heads, right? And then the thing, Joe Workers, I guess it was under the ground when we did it and Joe Burger moving the dust from it. So they can only see it when they want Joe Burger moving the dust from over. So those narratives are failing. So they are looking for something. It's like a drowning man, right? It's like when you throw a knife, they're all snake and all person will be grabbing onto it. They're looking for something to grab on. But it's not, it's not panning out for them. Because if you come in making this like a big old deal and want to be happy about it, then who are you to think that if that was really true that the government did something like that, then you celebrating that because not Joe Burger. If I think Joe Burger want to come to America tomorrow, he can get on the plane and be here. So why would if Joe Burger did something, why would they punish the Liberians and leave him alone? So him and his family and everybody else, him and his government officials. But like innocent Liberian people, they'll go punish. Does that make sense to anybody? But that's where we are now in I guess Liberian politics. So
sure, thank you for educating us on those some of the issues. On some of those issues, but is there something that they don't have a time limit for it?
No, it's indefinite. Hopefully, I guess people after Trump leaves.
I see why. All right, thank you very much.
So if anybody, like somebody was saying, if anybody have a DV, they say they got a schedule for DV, this and that. Don't go waste your money because they will just take your money and it's not refundable. And they won't give you anything. They'll say, oh, they're sorry, you fail, whatever. These are tough times. So now, this is what I want to say, right? You see how we experiencing our own comeback here? You see that? Then should be lesson for you. Who over there who got a voting card. Those people, y'all see how they come back crazy here, and y'all see how looking like we running away from rebel war, isn't it? Then y'all imagine, God forbid, knock on wood, and like bring people turn crazy again the way they did in 2016 to bring we are back. Y'all imagine how that would be like. At least the people like our system.
Where it will happen.
It's still low, okay, but places like Liberia, that is a recipe for disaster. So this is a kind of like a tester or a template or whatever I should call it for that. So they should just erase that whole thing about who coming back, who did this, who did that. Because we experiencing they come back here, it ain't pretty. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all.
Well, I mean, coming back, if you say you're coming back, why are you coming back? Why you coming back? This is the question that we the Liberians are going to ask Joey, and why you decide to come back. What in the 6 years you have the mandate of 6 years. Why you wanted to do that you couldn't do it within the 6 years? And this is the problem that we have with them. When Samuel 12 woke up, they said all the roads construction that going on, the fundings were there. But then,
Yeah, he said he's sending the funding for all major
yeah,
roles.
the funding was there. Why they couldn't pay it? Because whenever you got something, you already in mind that you're looking for money to pay it. Then the Bible could have completed it with incest, yes.
Less
But
than
how
that.
far they gone? They didn't
Mm-hmm.
go anywhere. The Southeast never got good role. Only today they trying by all costs, but then to see the funding was there, meaning they were eating the money, or they were just or they just want plan for us with the last that they can come back with it. That these are some of the things that we supposed to ask them. But let's leave that because those people we don't think that they're coming back, but they have to say it. Like I told you the last time, even on their own radio where they can go sit and what are wasting there, they may already start telling them that they will not come back because there is nothing that they're doing that will convince the Lebanon people that they will say they will bring them back. They said no. So sometimes some of those people are frustrated.
Of
But
course.
yeah, frustrated. We see the development are going on. Did you saw the video from Peace Island to
Oh,
Pago
I'm not gonna
Island?
play that video now. How happy! So I need you to tell me about this Peace Island video, right?
Okay.
Because wait, let me play it first. Hold on. Let me do this one here. I like the other one better. Oop, what did I do? Sorry, I thought that was me. I like the other one at the book. Me telling the woman to walk. Well, let me see. Let me see.
You going buy a bread?
You got my bread. Let me see what. But look, that was too funny. I'm like, what? You can go to Paco. Oh, so they're bringing red dirt?
Yeah, that's the red bread because
Was that a water over there?
that yes, that's swamp.
Wow.
Yeah. From Peace Island, the right around Unity Party Ecuador, there's a swamp there. So they are where they putting that there to connect with Paco Island around Tiro Horse there. Around Tiro Horse.
Wow. A lot of dirt.
Yeah, but the one I send you, you can play that. That one thing, that one
That
sure.
video?
I send you some.
Oh. You gonna buy a bread?
Sure.
Oh my God, that's how I was looking.
Yeah, ain't seen the water.
So guys,
Yeah.
here's the
Ain't
road
seen
that
that.
connects Pacos Island and Peace Island,
Island.
Kongota. And
Sure.
as we speak, uh, the project is already on. They are trying to.
That's a beautiful name, by the way, for that place. Paco
Yeah.
Island, Peace Island.
Peace, yeah, Peace Island. From Peace Island to Pago Island.
Yeah, that's I didn't know it was a kind of like river. I mean, water.
Yeah,
It's really,
from Peace Island, you know the ministerial complex, right? When you go up there,
I
there's
think
a
so.
road. Yeah, there's a road leading coming straight to Unity Party headquarters. And
Mhm.
between the Unity Party headquarters, there were now they putting because over there they got a swamp area there. That swamp over there where water passing. There where you seeing them putting that there. That they were seeing in the truck. There where they putting that there. So it will connect from Peace Island to Pago Island. In fact, right now, as we speak, you can walk from Pago Island to Peace Island.
Is that right?
Yeah. Now what do you say if you send the other when you play the other video I sent to you, you will see the woman or even the man talking.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is
So
really
yeah.
beautiful.
So that one of the thing development that we are discussing, not like people sitting down on radio talk and do or talk, forgetting to know that these are some of the development. You know, right now, I mean, if you ask some of them, they will tell you that why Joseph Boakai do, but Joseph Boakai not do anything. But they still enjoying the immunity today like the work that Joe Boakai do. But they will sit only they say they didn't do anything. So these are some of the things. Let's be real.
Yeah,
Even if
dishonor. That's why.
yeah, let's be real. But if someone can do bad, if the person do wrong, say it. If they do good, tell the people the truth. Good. Let it one.
Yeah.
Who stopped the people to do the type of thing?
I'm telling you.
Who stopped this president and why they coming to do that? Why they kept the man in there and they say vice president? Why they kept him in that?
I'm telling you.
Why they didn't keep the man up? The man can yes, citizen cry. The few times the traffic, we were crying in car. We were crying. I swear the man hear it. Boom.
Okay. The man heard her, she says. They were crying. He heard. Yeah, but this is great though. If this has never been like that before,
Nope.
and this is a community
Yeah,
what
no one.
their community role that needed people been suffering like the other guy. I seen another video. He was saying he used to go all the way around.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Meaning he will get to 540 Junction, which will be the Stuart Complex Junction there. Then probably he will grab car like something like $30 or $20 on tech.
right here. Let me give a shout out. Long time, welcome. You find us. Thank you. Go ahead, sorry. Just go ahead.
Yeah. So you will get back on the road and then come to Pago Island, Pago Island Junction. Then before something if the Moruba is spending something like $100. If they take you from inside, you'll be paying something like 150. See if the Moruba, if you take you from inside. But right now you can slope from the place there to get to Pago Island.
Just go
From
straight
there,
in.
yeah, you go straight in.
And they're
Now, what
trying
they
to
want-
put asphalt pavement, right? They're just starting with the road.
yeah, they just start putting there now. At least they release or they dry season so they can compare it good. Then maybe before the rainy or rainy season, then we'll know what next they'll be doing. See, so now what the woman say, you heard the woman in the video. If you listen to that video, the woman say, I don't know why they keep the papi as well, vice president. Seriously, why they keep the man as vice president? They say, oh, the man as vice president, he didn't develop. Yes, he didn't know about development. But the type of people that for me we want them to come be for them to put them over there at least Everson. You see, these are some of the things.
Well,
But if you
nobody
go,
can do that. It was the Liberians that supposed to do that, remember?
yeah,
Okay, and then 2017 they rejected him, remember?
they rejected him. They rejected him. In 2023, they see the truth and say no. Despite the paper, they say, oh, the paper not developmental, this, that, he can sleep, this, that. You know that during that election, after Joe Parker won the election, they went back on their radio station. They said Joe Parker will not live for 6 years or 6 months. They said it. In fact, certain point of time, they said when Joe Parker was still in the state, because when Joe Parker won the election, all those things I'm saying, not they say, because I was there. When Joe Parker won the election, the pronouncement was made on Monday, on December the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Parker traveled in the state for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So within that 3 weeks, we have a whole lot of rumors. They said, in fact, Joe Parker, the place in air, they already operate.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
They said Joe Parker, they operate on him. He can't make it. In fact, the vice president in Ghana. They said, yeah, now, in fact, problem fire on the mountain in United Party. Who Jemagun will carry as vice president? Primary won't go there, Yombly won't go there. You know the cause not on one of our sister radio station. But today, they seem to see what's going on in this country. Yesterday, the Minister of Public Work did extremely well. And you know, one of the men that
there's a video I'm trying to play. They are doing the last time was showing the Minister of Finance doing on the ongoing projects, and now
the man doing the inspection. He is sitting that in the office, but he doing the inspection. He doing the inspection. Now,
let's see.
For them. So there is the east overpass and there is the west overpass. So the engineer made it clear to the minister that both east and west overpasses, they will be done with the auxiliary roads, and then make sure they can open the auxiliary roads for free flow of traffic, and then they can start erecting the pillars in the middle of the road. If you know the main Tottenham Boulevard itself, they will start erecting the pillars in the middle of Tottenham Boulevard. So that was a brief conversation with the engineers and the minister. There is the.
So you see there, they are not just sitting. So you think this have anything to do with
I told you already.
What's this here, my people?
The luxury of not going home.
Every time
I have to go home.
Okay. So, do you think this have anything to do with the president having these people to sign what do they call it, performance contracts?
Oh yes.
For everybody to perform, or else you get away if you don't want to something. What have everybody on their feet, and that's even got something to do with lawmakers and everybody. Like everybody kind of in a district, somebody out of business on a low kitchen roll, or somebody doing it. You know, it's kind of like rubbing off on everybody to, I don't know, making everybody think that, oh, there's another person that kind of constructed jealousy, right? The other person do not have to do it because they think about election period, or they think about how they look in their constituents' eyes. If they're not doing well, the government doing this, so we have to do this. And with that, I think it's gonna help in the government. It's gonna be like fast track something, because as they're doing a little community role, those representatives getting something, the government doing the bigger ones and stuff. When they all come together, I mean, our people will be really protected or kind of, so to speak, when it comes to roles. So, do you think that whole contract it helped a lot in what we see going on here? That everybody got to be on the field and see, like, oh, let me see what's going on. I can't sit in the office. This really has to be done because it's coming on me. If anything goes wrong.
Okay, I mean, what going on right now in this country? I started experiencing it last year, some part of last year. And this year, I can tell you before the ending of this year, CDC is done. Now, the competition going on right now in the government, ministry to ministry competition, that one is clear. Since last year, I started noticing it because everybody, they're now going on radio to just sit and talk and say, oh, this is what, but not talking, but they're taking action against it. Now, what or the minister doing? He didn't just walk out and sit in the office, because if you sit in the office, you don't know what around the people. But if you move around, you see how far they're gone. If they're supposed to do the work for maybe within 6 months, but then you appear there, probably they may do the work fast. Within 4 to 5 months, they will end it. Then while the minister said all class we know that. He said we're not giving everybody our contract. The moment you finish with your contract, if you give a contract, the moment you finish with it, then we'll give you another contract. But you can't be on that and then take another contract and give it to you. It's impossible. Meaning probably
that is a smart idea.
Yeah. So you see, like why you see people of ministry, everybody doing competition right now. And I embrace the idea. Seriously, I embrace the idea. And I want to thank the Minister of Public Work for the extremely work that he's doing.
With what you just said, if that's what he's doing, I think that's a smart idea. Because let's say, for instance, right, you and I are working. We want another contract. We want to make money, right? But we can't. The way they used to compile the contract on them, just give it to them, and then they kind of taking their own time to do it, and nothing really moving. Now, if you know you want that money, you want that contract, you have to hurry up to finish with the first one. Right?
Oh yes.
So you'll do it instead of you kind of stalling and something because you already got it on your belt. You will hurry and because you want our next contract. So it is a good idea that he did it like that, or he's doing it like that.
Sure.
That's very smart. I mean, why didn't I think of that? Right? Let me see.
So that going on. You know, the people say they feel they when they came up with the yellow machine, when the deputy minister Prince Tamba came up will have video recording. He said, but from now to the 20 or within 40 days to 45 days, the first batch of the yellow machine will be in the country.
Okay.
So, yeah. They say, you know what they're saying now? Instead of news there, the yellow machine was born doing job we are done. Like yellow machine will come in. So what really they want for president to do in this country? He want for they should take money and share it on us. Will it save us? No, my people. This thing we need to go from place to place. Me, I'm only waiting for certain time. I mean, but we'll join the other people on the street to see every project that they carry on. And there is no project that they carry on. Yesterday, I saw it. I don't know you saw it. I think I even sent it to you, or maybe probably like. There's a sack they cleaning in Bon County.
Oh, I think I had that too. Yeah, I think I meant for us to talk about that. Let me see.
Yeah. So check that. There's a place that's cleaning in Bon County. It's a convention center.
Yeah, I think I
right?
saw something like that earlier.
Okay, convention center. Convention center, they clean the place now. You see, the president not looking like some people they will go break ground until you see them doing. No, seriously. I mean, do you see him going every blessed day? You see him, every small thing hand pump to go break ground. No, until you see it. These are leaders that we're looking for. We're not looking for any small thing you do. Any small thing you do, then you post somebody and say, Waga project. He not here for project because he know that the resources he using enough for his pa, and now he might bring it, neither his children, but the Liberian people resources.
Yeah.
So while you using it, you have to use it wisely. For we, the Liberian, will enjoy it.
You are accountable to the Liberians.
Yeah.
So I want you to listen to this first before, this is why I always say, right, Titus, when people are talking, sitting on Facebook like us, right, we just say anything, it doesn't bother me. People who are living their lives, when they come on and tell you, say, oh, this is what's going on. What more do you need to listen to? These are the people who have the voting power.
Who want better like boy say draw we are? Where God draw we are?
So what did you Wakana do for the country?
Me?
Yeah.
Joseph Wakana do many things for the country.
And
yeah.
So
I make no trust Benin in my community. Then my garage see so why taking my photo? When I was selling drugs, right? And now we not seeing drugs here.
Okay.
Criminal activity to Banave Junction, you can't see it again. Bro, they are attacking people in the net, taking people taking up. We can't see it again. That's some operating go for. We know we're not going nowhere. I'll tell you, one hour for educate bigger job men in the community again. They get to set up it there.
And
we take what take you for the paper.
So the paper actually working.
Good.
So you been to Maryland Road, okay?
And now okay, 100%. For Lofa, I wake up today, I enter Lofa today, but passes here, I used to make so that 1 week on the road, enter a mechanic and can go away for people, but they start looking for people, they no cash money on the highway. You wake up today, you enter today in Lofa. They say, Maryland, can't go in there today. Just go in Maryland. We're not saying a bit 20,000 said, but the road correct. A bit 10,500 said the road correct. We tell God, thank you. You can get food today in Lofa. If you share it today, we not thank God, brother. Well, you should get 20 year for Becker. I'm more than chance to give me 400 liberty. But now I get 20 year. They can give me up to 1,000. So that's saying we not thank God. La bro changes small. We don't pray for the paper here.
And
good. We don't pray for the paper. The paper now is more working. I said I will trust everyone. I guess it's your man here again. Brother, God men are not wasting our guy. You can see it again. Brother, people are jacking all around. You can have a more about them. Who never said I record about 75,000 car for police. 75,000 car. Then I'm more we are going now.
You hear this? What can you say, Titus, when you hear things like this? The people are giving that testimony every day. They just got talking about they used to have all of those listening in that garage. I mean, yes, but they're not. They will let them just stand there and do whatever.
Yeah, I came across that video, and the man in his garage, the man said that they asked him, say, Joe Walker, what did Joe Walker do for the college? He said Joe Walker do so many things. Right now, the man was jammed because with the criminals. You put anything down before you come the next day. And he didn't lie. I mean, I will not sit on the public platform because I want to support Joe Boakai and then lie to the Liberian people.
Mhm.
If I lie to them tomorrow, they should hold me accountable for it.
Mhm.
Not because I want for Joe Boakai to go for another second term or this, that. I'm not discussing about that. Even Joe Boakai take full of 6 years because 6 year mandate Lebron people gave him.
Yeah.
And I know that within that 6 years, Joe Boakai will do something that other people do within or more than what other people did within 6 years. Now some people, when you have real level, when you do the comparison with some development that despite they say Joe Boakai did not say anything on his own, everything that they approached. But they feel they say they suspend 75 country for visa immigrant. They not explain it to the Liberian people. But the only thing they shift the blame on the president, say president because president not doing well, he not ruling the country with good business. Somebody you see, now when they come on the land of bad, they say Joe Boakai. But when they come to the good side, like Georgia,
Mhm.
what kind of country we live in? What kind of country we living in?
People country.
Eh? No, seriously. Anything, Joe Boy cannot do anything. Now what I told you? Like I think you been following. Now they got people now because they notice to the extent that it's so disgraceful to them. Now they bring in someone to say, oh, you gotta do the one, you gotta be exposing the like job we are do the one, like job we are do the one. It will not help you. It will not help you.
So
Let
funny.
them do. Send they can spread the bad news. Let them spread the good news. Then we will know that you balance the equation.
They're not
We will not.
interested in this.
We will not. I will not call up my. I was sleep to come sit there. I was burning up by 4 o'clock. I think after 5. I mean, 4, 5 o'clock. I don't know for another, but yeah, when they say you're not doing government well, maybe it is that. When they say 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, by the time they sleep can be sweet. You don't joke with it. Then I taking my time to come here, and because I want to support Joe Boakai, you can't lie. I will not lie to the Liberian people. What the president doing? They're applauding for it. Sure.
Yeah, we should.
And there is a company that coming again. Well, I don't know you have or it. It will be in Bonkande again. They can't be producing rest there every 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, every 3 months they'll be producing rest there. Every 3 months. I think the people doing their research and other stuff, assessment, everything. They on doing all those things. So to tell you that Liberian people from now to 2 to 3 years, repress we may likely drop to 2000, 0218.
Yeah.
Seriously. So there are so many developments that are going on. I mean, it will sit there tonight to show some of those developments that are going on. That's why
I'm
some of
trying to
them will
find
not
some of
be.
them so we can show
Yeah.
you.
So we thank God for the president. Good on you.
Absolutely. We do. We thank God. And they're thinking about, doing these things. And the people are seeing it. That's the most important part. You know, people are they are appreciated. Okay. Not that all they is the president's money or whatever, but no, when you give somebody a job to do, when they're doing it right, you appreciate them. You talk about it, right? So that's what's going on. If you have given it to other people before, or even the guy before this guy, and he didn't do a good job, and the other guy doing it, you'll say, "Oh, this other manager of mine, he's very hardworking. He's doing this, he's doing that." That's what people do. You don't wait the guys out there that ruin it, and then people want you to be there and be praising that guy. You should leave the other guy and be praising that guy. That's not how it works, you know. But hey, That's the country we come. And they think that they would just get up and just open their mouth on these social medias and just they said that United Party people use and they support us like us. We lie for them for United Party to come to power. So I guess that's the template they're trying to use, but to show that what they're saying is not true, it's not working for them. You know what I mean? It's not working for them because every time they try to put their lies together, they get exposed.
Sure.
And like, they get so naked with the truth because everybody, like we always say, everybody journalists, you can't just get up and just tell a lie like that and think it will just stick. No, it's not gonna stick. Because why? Everybody have access to the information today. This is what you're talking about, Tatus.
Yeah, exactly.
Bon County. Let me see. Let me read on what is for. The part about it that I like is that they are decentralizing everything. But not just. So they say clearing works are officially on the way in Swakoko for the Special Presidential Project, the future sites of Liberia National Convention Center. This landmark project will decentralize national infrastructure, boost local economic activity, and place Bon County at the heart of national events. Progress is visible, development is real. What can I be? So this is it. This is a new. Okay, they're always asking for. Is this one of the VR project too, or what? I don't know. They always ask for the project, right, Tatas?
That we are project.
Convention Center. Wow. I can't wait to see it. And there's another one too that I came across that there was a rehabilitation center being built in Bento for the disadvantaged youth, the drug people, plus locals and whatever. They are building a big rehab center there.
Yeah, they building it. They not. Yeah, they building. I think it's called something like 200 bedrooms.
Yeah.
If I don't mistake. You can remember last year when he went there to break ground for that place. That was the time the president used certain remarks.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the time he used certain remark. He said, because when Donald Trump get in power newly, he said, all those.
Yeah. Well, he said Donald Trump coming. Donald Trump is here now. Donald Trump kissing people ain't losing his mind. So,
yeah. Is it like that? Is that devoting people? Yeah, when LeBron own reach, they start shipping blame on the president. When he wanted to go break ground, he said, but if you've been there for so many years, if you decide not to be sure, you come and develop your country. Bro, other people wrong with it. I mean, real life.
Yeah, they were talking say Joe Biden was happy, but they are the one happy now going around about people on visas and they're trying to turn it into politics. So
yeah,
you can't take those people seriously.
But when they get Liberia 36 month visa, they didn't give out all the news.
They didn't like that one. Yeah, they say, well, now
they didn't give that one because some of them like get their lay support on them up there. Probably they can file for them for visas or visit other stuff. Some of them now they will use that means now. When they use that means they go there, maybe they can't do 3 times, they go back, they go sit down now. They will not fight by August. But tomorrow, in any case of anything, when the nurse pack up, they start sending, then they will sit down and start causing nurse. And that's what the president said. And for me, I like what he said. If you decide not to do it, then it's better for you to come back and develop your country. Don't develop that people because country. If you develop it, you will not come back. Come back and develop your own place. You be your horse here, you do your own. It will be good for you. So they take it a personal issue.
So this thing is that a Liberia bill ship? Let me read it. Is this for real?
I'm Marshall.
I know that's my neck of the wood. But look, it says first made in Liberia ship is nearing completion. The GMB government is here to deliver results, not engage in empty talks. Actually, no, yeah, that one not propaganda. But this is actually being built in Liberia. It's a ship.
Yes. They ship sent last year. Sent last year they start
Oh
building
wow,
this ship. Yeah. Before
this is
before
incredible.
before the news could even hit on social media, they
Mhm.
gone at that time they already gone something like 25 to 30%. They already do the other stuff, everything.
Wait a
Like
minute,
how they
is it a Noah Ark?
what?
I said, is that a Noah Ark or that's a real ship?
According to them, that real ship. According to them.
Ship
Because
is
they build, yeah, they build the other one, the other one they build in Grand Bassa. But that one they said to transport goods, Maryland, Pigiana, Freeport, Greenville, which is
somebody
Sando.
not get they finish with it?
Yes, that
Somebody
one they
not
finished
getting
with.
that?
That one they finished with sent last year. So that one
Somebody
upward,
people have been using it?
I think so. I think so because last year they carry camera. The man was explaining how they are where I got to know that like two shape the building. But they one it started saying last year. Like I told you, they gone 25 to 30% before they came up with the news.
That's
Yeah.
good.
They shape what you see in there. A currently in Marshall. They are where the building they shape here. Like,
How are they
they're not
gonna get it on the water?
what?
How are they gonna get it on the water?
Okay. They do it like this. You know those oxygen something then where they can use to the hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The building on top of it. Red side see. And after we finish do everything, they will roll it and then go in the sea.
Oh wow. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see all the water, but somebody gotta try it for 10 times before I get in there.
Yeah, looking like
I'm not going
like
first. I'm
so
not
the
gonna be the
citizen
first one to try it. I'm sorry.
there they say when if that VSC when they finish Joe Boga and family they will be the first people to ride.
That's what it said.
Oh yeah. But they see. You can remember when Joe Boga won the election in 2023, 2024, he traveled for China Fuka, something like that. When he traveled there, we have the 3 billion where they said they signed memorandum of understanding of 3 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they said a part of the project where they're doing now this ship. I saw the Chinese. I didn't explain though, but I saw the Chinese people
So
that
these
were
people are
doing.
there, right? They're there, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I,
that better
I
not be all Liberians. I mean, I'm not turning on anybody, but come on now.
no, and not Liberian people. I see Liberian people was there, but the Chinese men. As I watch it on GMB Son. I watch it there where I watch it good. Yeah, he went there. He was talking to the Chinese. He explained all those things. You know, but they said Joe Boga and his family should be the first people to riot before they can believe that. Oh yes, I said, but Red, sometimes. If for me, the reason I'm convinced is that the same Chinese people are facing ship. I seen Chinese people are facing this ship.
Yeah.
I don't think that they will leave it the way they can face it in their own country. Then they can say Liberia because of this. This is the same
No,
resource.
because the thing about
No,
that is that it's strange to our country, right?
it's
So
yeah,
that's
it's
why
free
people, yeah.
because we are not exposed to it, right? And this if the real shape now, this will be the first. This will be the first shape that Liberia produce. Despite that Liberian do the work, but they will be the first shape that Liberian people
In
produce.
Liberia.
In Liberia, made in Liberia. Not made in China, then they say, oh, we finish with your property, you come for it. But made in Liberia, they will be the first. So waiting
Beautiful thing.
to
There's a lot
see.
of things that are going on. The Minister of Finance engaging with MCC people.
Yeah, oh
A lot
yeah.
of work going on.
They
and
enter.
everything.
Yeah.
You know, things are happening in Liberia, and we thank God. And like I always say, anybody who wish evil for that country, that they will go there and they and their family, it's not going to be Liberia anymore. Because people, I mean, you have some people there, ordinary people who don't even have time for the nonsense, they are suffering. With all of these things happening, they are the one who suffers the most, right? All they know is they're making their children, and some of the children, they're not there.
Sure. Oh yes.
They are not there in the country. And the president that you're going after, excuse me, the president you're going after, he can get on the plane today and come to America. He
Oh
can,
yes.
and his family can go anywhere for treatment. They can do all of those things. You're only wishing these bad things on the innocent people who don't have any means of getting out of there. You know what I mean? You can't. You'll be something to know. Chances that they are actually praying that Labrador don't get the compass, the MCC compass.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not going in GMB pockets. It's not going in Minister Gafran's pocket. It's coming to the country to develop the country to do things. Why would you not want that? Why would you pray against that? I don't get it. Or why would you want to sabotage that?
The reason they do that, because they want Gamba in power. So they can use that. So they want to use that. They want to use some of that means, because I can say that means some of that means, because they use so many means, but they fail. But they want to use some of that means and say, okay, since we are connected with you, Paka, we'll use the means to see our best one to support his government. To support his government. And that will not help them. Because this country and even the late child are sitting down in a village. I don't think that when you tell him anything 2 or 3 times, they will listen to you. They say yes. Now these are some of the things. They don't want for Joe Bwaga to do anything, or they don't want the MCC, and they don't want the MCC, because if Joe Bwaga, God bless him, he get the MCC, the development that will take over, they will not even come around. That's why when you see any development,
thank
they will
God,
go there.
he hasn't had to consult them before he blessed Liberia.
Yeah.
Or anybody, because God, Liberians have suffered enough in the hands of these groups.
179 years.
You want to do something that you want to stand and want to be a hindrance to it. I would not even allow that one to happen. It will go right back to center.
179 years. Not play. Out of 100. Then if someone come from beyond horse, they say I will do the one for you. We should come look at that person and say, because you want to get with your propaganda, the propaganda will not make them to win any election in 2029.
No, it's because the propaganda is not going to hold. You go tell the point in the Southeast or people in Peace Island and say, "Oh, Joe, we have started road beneath Joe. But I ain't do anything about road. Joe, we have started all those things and those people are today for rejoicing about them filling our ocean that they were crossing over, going all the way around. You will go say in front of them, touch and telling that nonsense. They'll be looking at you like, what road? So Joe, we are doing road and we had out on the trouble here. He never pay attention to us. Then the person who came and pay attention and did it, then they should jump on that one and say, oh yeah, then that Joe Bwaga do it. That George Weah project, because George Weah talked to somebody. it's not gonna work. And if you see the post, I'm making fun of them now. The only place where that message is resonating are in the CDC care under the psychometry. And I want to again, there's nothing you can do about that. You can't control that.
But the psychometry down.
In the psychometry children alone cannot make sure you have to win election.
The psychometry down because some I don't know psychometry or whatsoever they call it, it died. There is nothing else that they can show us.
Forget there.
Nothing else they can show us. So let us just forget about it and then see how best we can focus on this country. Seriously.
That's what I'm supposed to be doing. And you got some physicians in there who are really, you know.
No, some of them.
And they are reached up and say, yeah, no, we're not doing this. You know, they actually saying things that they're seeing that are really going on. But you just got some indoctrinated one that you can't help everybody.
Last night we have a certain argument. We were sitting down to T-Sharp. The guy said, oh, 2020 now will come in. Then I lead there, I say, why are you coming back? Coming back for what? Who coming back? He said, Joe, we are coming back. I said, why he coming back? Real the man leader and say, you don't know Joe, we are different of the country. In fact, you're a motorcycle. I said, look, let me tell you something. Government, after war, it tells you that government.
I know.
Now, the motorcyclists, for me, around Moroba, they are well sustained. But now, not because government say we should not ride on the main road, they're meaning I hate the government. There's something made the government to stop us using the main road. And don't forget to know, police was trained to protect you and your property. Police were not trained to kill. Police were trained to protect you and your property. Oh, they take Moroba on the street. I say, to you, what happened? You and I, we can start fighting. Then I call people, they will not come and they should not come investigate. Police should come and jump on you. They start fighting you because you beat me or you be what? I said, it can't happen. It can't happen. He said, tell me what your brother do? I said, if I some naming now, you not even sleep tonight at the end of the day. He said, but then you're moving here, you're lying to us. The Constitution say this, that. I said, which of the article or article that they say or how to call it? There's something that we're discussing.
What Constitution said you should what they have motorbike in there in the first place?
They should ride. I said, don't forget to know that they play your own rest stop. They are where another person stop or their own stop. They tell you, say, all right, wear your helmet and other stuff. You wear everything. I said, they having moving object for me. I can tell anybody, even if I even crossing the road, I will do it professionally to cross the road. I don't drive on the road because moving object is something that it can break us anytime. He won't be today. He can be doing boo, 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 boo. You go home within the second, within 1 hour. You gone.
Yeah.
What he the one give it to us. He the one can take it from us. So then what's about the moving object that may God can spot within 1 million a second. Then what's about made? So you think that what they did, it was true, it was good? You say, oh, but the people pay their money, they steal the money. They didn't steal your money. The money they take from you and I. That's what I told you. I said, let me tell you something. This government, we the one voted the government. And if I'm ready to say things, I will not just walk out and say, when they say we should register, I register my own. Let me share something. Maybe sometime when we're talking it, when we're talking it, people will not believe it. They said we should pay for driving license. Driving license now $30. $30 for it. And when I got my own, you see it?
Okay. So they just give you a driving license?
Yeah. They were giving us driving lesson at
What,
that
does it
time
say
when
motorcycle?
when we're going in time when Moroba used to live from here. You get
I
your
know.
drive, yeah.
Mm.
You get your driving lesson. You get your helmet. You got your vest. 2 helmet, 1 passenger.
You saw
See
about
that?
it, who not helmet too?
Oh yes. I want to go into us. And some of us, some of us would you would then run and insure your mobile, because I don't want to be arguing with people, because today we don't want to put them over there. I'm gonna go overlook them. We have to go by the rule and regulation.
That's what I call
We have
being
to go by it. Not because you can't dress devil, then you disgrace the devil also. No, go by it. Now what again? Now what if I'm moving, I move with it to show them that some of us will not just go and sit down, we'll talk because we feel of talking, but we'll do what's supposed to be done for this country.
Absolutely.
We need to do. Accident happen. Wait for the police to come do the investigation. Despite or someone lost their life, but when you pull the left back, no,
Exactly.
you can't pull it back.
They jumping
You
on
can't.
people. I don't doing my justice.
So when Krumah came up with that time, they said, "Oh, we're saying it happened like that." Until Ali power, no more power right in town. All of people take it to be of their issue. Self protection.
Yeah, well, the
Last
politician.
17 protest, December 17 protest. Where you go? Now I think there was I don't know that protest, another protest again. You see, so let's just forget about all those things and then focus, because it's better for you to go by the rules and regulations. Not because today, that's why some of them I can tell them, those guys then when we mad them, you and I will be the victim. You will not be the victim. Today, Moroba Moro not pushing for you and I, he pushing for his interest. Moroba Moro create more tension. Government official and they call our man Zimmer man. Leave it in here. Because we know what can happen. And yeah, you go over there, tell your man you forget about it. Moroba Moro will not take that money and can't give it to you. When anything happen here, Moroba Moro will get a lay suitcase, go either fly in Ghana or different country. Why you and I will not even get it. First thing, we not even get it. Some of them you ask themselves for citizen ID card, they not get it. And I'm talking about passport. Then you can't say there's someone use you because of what they don't want nothing.
Yeah.
It's all to go misbehave. So this country we need to go by the principles. We should not think because today Joe Pwaga get there. Joe Pwaga was sleeping and like what Project Oman said, let him continue sleeping. Yeah, until 2028, 2029, 2028 he open him at 1 hour. 2029 he open the 2 hour. Then by that time now, the people have gone far.
I like it. I like Papa sleeping. I like the Papa sleeping. I like Papa keep sleeping. Why? You mother funny. Okay, the Papa wants to Papa sleeping doing what? Oh, yep. That's our Liberia. That's our JMB. That's our president. Oh, JMB has no new ideas. Those were the things that we used to be fighting over during the election, but that's why I was telling somebody the last time. I said I'm glad I chose the right person to support, and I'm not regretting it because I mean it's not perfect yet, but we're seeing a big change that is going on, and people are testifying. We're not there, but people who live in those areas, they are testifying the good things about Showbaka. So who else? The people who live in who are feeling the pinch, like we always say, and they understand. That's the great thing about it. People understand that we are behind in development. We have to do it, and it will not be an easy road. Sometimes it comes with pain. Some people have to make that sacrifice. They have to pay that price. People they know it, and they're saying it. Every day. That's the good thing about it. Especially that Southeast road, people are that must have been a really messed up road because they haven't even put the extra payment and the way people are appreciating that road work is ridiculous.
But the people can get testimony about it up to now. But I'm so disgraceful and shameful for them to see and then sit there and telling Joe Parker, say Joe Parker promised us within 100 days that no car will hitch in the mud. The 100 did not finish yet. Does that one make sense to you?
That's what I said. I don't.
I don't blame them. You know, thank God I can tell people. Sometimes we look at those things, let praise some of those leaders that do, like especially like Joe Parker. I mean, say 1847, 1820, 1821, 1822, 1847, when Liberia claimed their independence. Now, why sometimes for me I can argue. Now we are 179 years. What within the 100 years, what those past leaders do for this country? What did they do?
They're claiming private now.
What did they do? Oh yes, look at Ghana. I think Ghana is something like 60 or 70, something like that. Right? Ghana is different more than Liberia. Any government official.
Together on the same page.
What?
I said, you don't put Ghana and Liberia on the same page. That's an insult to Ghana.
You see? So these are some of the things that people we are not thinking about this country. When the people get sick here, they will not go to GFK, neither SOS, Kale. No. Frustrate to Ghana.
That's
India.
not right. It doesn't give him a good. I hope he pull that one there. You know,
well, when you are sick, we're fighting to go to the clinic. The first thing we'll start in the community with those people that can be passing around, selling, drugs in the pocket. From there, maybe we'll go to drugs too. From there, no way.
Buying the drugs in the bucket. How do you know what kind of drugs you're buying?
Oh yeah, they will come to you. I will come to you and say, "Be medicine here. I get it one for infection. I get it one for day one. I get it one for day one." Then you there now. You don't want to go to the hospital or needle clinic or pharmacy. Is there one for day one?
What are lying? You just.
I'm a for day one. $100, $50. Is that gay to me?
Wow.
I will not give you whether they just will take or you will take 2 or 3 or 1 or 1.5. This that. You buy a one of medicine, you give my money.
Once again.
They let you not to decide how much to take it, how much not to take it. Oh seriously. Like no more thing for Liberia. And no more thing for Liberia in our screen.
That's horrible.
In our screen.
Yeah. My son ain't going off. I'm trying to fix it. I don't know why they're charging us for me. Yeah, let's go ahead and do your posting. So we can put your content up on all it. Shut up on us.
So thank to the Liberians people to choose Joseph Numa Boakai Senior, President of the Republic of Liberia, and we will continue to support him. We will continue to support him on the land of development. We are not supporting him for corruption, but we are supporting him to do the development. And I will always say, Mr. President, all those ministers, directors, the previous government that they indicted, try. Am I there? You got me? I mean?
My apologies, you guys. I had my computer. I don't know why my charger's not working, but yeah, I had it took me off, and so for some reason I don't know what's going on. So it's not working. That does you ran away or I kick you off. So yeah, but I was telling you something while closing real fast anyways because it just went off on me. And I don't know if you're trying to come back on. So guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for your time. Thank you for everything. We appreciate you. Let's continue to talk about country, the good, the bad, the ugly. Talk about the development. Talk about the changes we are seeing and acknowledge it, and talk about the wrong when we see it as well. Thank you so much. That's what we should all do as patriotic Liberians instead of party hair, right? We should be more Liberians before political parties. What you call it, partisan party say? Party say, but it's a partisan. So yeah, that's about it. I love to see like we're doing this. I love to see, and it doesn't matter who it is, but right now it's Joe Walker, right? So I mean, it could have been Judge we if we were gonna support him if he did that, but he didn't, and now we have President Walker. So that's his time. That's his moment. So what he doing good, we got to talk about it. He do got bad. We God forbid we got to talk about it. So in the whole thing idea about have alternative facts of what's really happening, other than what the people are truly seeing, is ridiculous and it's not working for them or for our people. The people can see what's going on. They're seeing the truth. They're seeing the actual work that is being done. So yeah, we may have done something, but it's not compared. It's nothing compared to what is going on now.
Sure.
They talk about community role, community role. How many community roles? How many people are really impacted by those community roles in Monrovia that you're talking about? What,
As
Jamaica Resorts? The road to Jamaica Resort were paved, right? The road to the houses were paved,
yeah,
right?
those community like one of the main things.
Houses were paved. But what the roads that have something to do with the majority, the popularity, of the people that where is populated, like okay, let's say the main roads from the southeast coming, right? And then places that what was in Peace Island, Paco Island, whatever. Those places, those people will actually suffer on how to get on the other side. Those are important projects, roads and things that you didn't do any of that. The ones that benefit you and your people, then you passing around saying, "Oh, you did road, you did road, you did road," but nobody will see it. So I mean, this in denial game that they're playing. First of all, it's not gonna work. So I mean, that's the thing. God, Liberian people have waking up and they're seeing it. They know the truth. Even people in the southeast, they're seeing it and they have confessed their sin for the job we have for how many years. So that's about it. We are happy, not happy that somebody mad. We're happy that something is happening in Liberia. People, gradually we're getting there. We got to start from somewhere before we get there, and we pray that the whole MCD compact thing will come through. It'll be a help too, and that will, before the year 3 comes to an end, before getting to year 4, we'll see a lot of things. They put in street lights in all in Ganta then Now,
Oh yeah, as I came across that clip today.
yeah, they put in street lights saying the next thing you yell be born content, and next thing you yell be grand bastard. Next thing so
Grandmaster Rose, I think Rose G, something like that. They got street land, they got say send our born and no one see current in I don't know Rose, right? See, and I see current year only Joe Walker, despite will not vote for him. But Joe Walker made us to get current today. You see?
he's your president. Whether you vote for him or not, you won the election. He's everybody's president. So everybody have to enjoy what Liberia has to what he got to do for
it
Liberia.
is our resources. I want to tell people, it's our resources. You and our taxpayer money, you and our resources. So that it's time for us to benefit it. Because or if you do something good, someone their leader do something good, you didn't do it for his children, you do it for the whole entire country. I mean,
Right. That's about it. So thank you, Santos, for your hard work for coming. I know you and I with Yanni on here to know tired. Thank you so much for coming on, for chilling with me. These people that until they can come back will be here holding the ground for them till they can something. Let me try to something before the thing go off again. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. We promise we'll get this time things settled. I'm doing some stuff in the back. Once I get myself together, we will start doing the 12 o'clock stuff because that's the time we used to do it. And if we talk about radio and all of that, we have to be on time and do that. You know, that's why we were not able to get on it because of the late timing and stuff. But hopefully soon we'll get it together, God's willing.
so you following the people election in Uganda?
Not Papi there. I don't know why these people always do like as if they are not something like Africa history. These are the kind of things that bring civil unrest in a country. Why do you keep breaking the election, making it you putting your opposition on a house arrest and do what? Look at that one happened in Cameroon too. When I can't open news show yet, the man don't even know whether he going right or he going left. They use his statue for him to go campaign because he don't know any better. Those are the kind of things that bring war. Breaking election like that, that's I don't know.
They definitely break the election. Today Saturday, they'll be giving the final result by 5 o'clock.
I don't know who called the election result. They don't even know where the votes are coming from. Yeah, he called it. No, the person called it results that the president gets it, so that the president. But where are these votes coming from? They put together, tally sheet something in there. They're trying to some. Where are the other votes that coming from? They're no here to no here to they gotta go for Bobby on no house arrest. I said, oh brother Jesus.
But that's why you always
that's not good. That's what can make other people mad, and they say they do something to. But forceful, they wanted to get you out of there. I remember a couple of years back again when they had that election, they did the same thing to him again, and he's doing the same thing again because he got away.
In 2021, I think 2021.
Yeah, 2021, something like that. 2021 or 2. Something one of those. Yeah, I don't know how many years that something goes.
5 years. They can go for 5 years. So
yeah, so I think 2022 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, geez, time flies. I remember it just happened. They did the same thing.
If you didn't break the election, because now out of 1,000 they got 69.95%. The one that left. Yeah. So about what 31.5. Nothing. He got about 4 million. He got the man in 1 million plus. Where he will get that?
Where?
He got
in the world you get that number?
Well,
they can make it so broad. They can make it so broad. It's not even easy for them to say, yes, I'm cheating you. So what? What can you do? I got an army on my side. That's what it's like. We got an army there doing whatever order he get. It's sad. It's really sad for our continent, but hey,
This is Africa.
that's what it is. No, but I need to get out of Africa. That's not good at all. Old men like that, breaking the election. This is the second time. What if, God forbid, I
Second time, like the 7 time. It's the second time.
against the no? I'm talking about against the Bobby one or whatever.
Yeah, Bobby Wanda is second time, yeah. So even the presidency finished because under no condition the Museveni will allow that Bobby Wine to win the election because probably if he die in power, or what they will do, they will get happen the same way what happened in Guinea. Dumbuya take power today. The first thing they might do from 5 years, get to 7 years. And then he demand the people, telling them that made in the constitution that you rule for 14 years. Anybody you rule for 14 years, when you leave power, what's so happen? The person is free to go anywhere they want to go. You don't have nothing to do with him.
Yeah, I think he planning something now.
And see there? So today the inauguration,
He
today the
planning something
17th.
now. He planning something bad now. Because why would you want to be putting up?
He planning something bad, or they already passing the constitution. He already done.
No, I want to say the reason of him pushing that is because he planning something bad. He doesn't want to be held accountable.
Yeah, because yes, and second he won't be there. The second time, maybe at the end of the day, he will go change it to go for the third time. Because but that's it. It's a good show. We shall see tomorrow, Amen.
As well, thank you for coming. Thank you, everyone. Good night. We got you with the show. We had to throw in some, our neighbors and probably in there. Keep Uganda in your prayers, yo. It's a mess there right now. They chasing. You know how they always jump in the street. They don't want to accept the army chasing and the shootings and all of that. We pray that God spare everybody's lives in these difficult times. But everyone, I'm sorry, my brother. I don't know how you would pull this one off. He has rigged it. He rigged it till he stretched it. There will not even be one time vote between millions of votes.
He will continue rigging it. He will continue rigging it because I met one dying power.
The only thing I can do is for you to get in from there, force for them, and I don't know. Absolutely. Yeah. Anyway, good night, Tatas. Good night, everyone. Talk to you guys within tomorrow.